Good afternoon again. The war in Ukraine is causing unimaginable suffering of the entire population of Ukraine. Millions of Ukrainians desperately need humanitarian protection and assistance, as we all heard from the Secretary General yesterday. Norway and Mexico have initiated a presidential statement from the Security Council that has been scheduled for adoption this afternoon, and which we now did right now. It is important that the UN Secretary General has the full backing of the Security Council for his efforts towards a peaceful solution to the war in Ukraine. The UN family and international and national partners are doing heroic effort to support the Ukrainian people.
The adoption of the PRST today shows that the Security Council is united in supporting the United Nations and his Secretary General in finding a diplomatic solution. Both our countries continue to call for an immediate cessation of hostilities. Preventive diplomacy and mediation have been at the top of Norway's and Mexico's cross-cutting priorities in our work at the United Nations. Last week, we held such a meeting in Mexico City on this topic. During the seminar, we identified areas of cooperation in this field, including the Security Council, of course, and we are glad that today we see the first results of this fruitful cooperation between our countries. Thank you very much.
Sorry to sound critical, but there'll be people in Ukraine who will say it's over 2 months, the Security Council said nothing until today, and all you've released is a short thank you note to the Secretary General. You say in your statement the Security Council is united in seeking diplomacy. Really? Is Russia really seeking diplomacy right now?
Well, as this PRST was adopted, I think it shows at least a willingness to move on that direction. As we have said, this is a very initial first step. And yes, I fully agree with you. It took us over 2 months, but there's always one day you have to start. And I hope this has been this day.
And in the statement, it is expressing strong support to the Secretary General's effort towards a peaceful solution in the war in Ukraine.
So do you hope the Secretary General will be able to set up this humanitarian contact group that he's called for? Because so far, that idea hasn't actually been activated.
But there has already been results from his visits. I mean, there have been people being evacuated in Mariupol from the Ambassador plant. And we know that the UN, as a whole system, and the Secretary General, Martin Griffiths, everybody is working very hard to make sure that this continues, and with a close cooperation, which is also very important with the ICRC.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.